Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, Safety Convergence Workshop on Industrial Safety organized. A two-day program on stress management conducted at SAIL RSP. And wife of RSP executive debuts in Hollywood as a playback singer. And now, the news in detail. A one-day division-level safety convergence workshop on hazardous process in major accident hazard MAH industries was organized at Civic Center on 30th May 2023 by the Directorate of Factories and Boilers, Government of Odisha, with the support of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP and Institute of Quality and Environment Management Services Private Limited, Bhubaneswar. Mr. R.S. Gopalan, IAS, Commissioner cum Secretary, Department of Labour and ESI, Government of Odisha, was the chief guest on the occasion, while Dr. N. Thirumala Nayak, IAS, Director of Factories and Boilers and Labour Commissioner, Government of Odisha, was the guest of honour. Both of them attended the program through virtual mode. Present on the occasion were Mr. Somnath Tripathi, EDMM RSP, Mr. Niranjan Jena, Deputy Secretary, Nodal Officer, Department of Labour and ESI, Government of Odisha, Mr. Bibhu Prasad, Deputy Director, Factories and Boilers, Government of Odisha, Rourkela Division, Mr. Manoj Kumar Mishra, Assistant Director, Factories and Boilers, Government of Odisha, and Mr. Debabrat Panigrahi, Managing Director, Institute of Quality and Environment Management Services Private Limited. The dignitaries lighted the ceremonial lamp to mark the beginning of the workshop. In his inaugural address, Mr. R.S. Gopalan deliberated on the significance of safety in industries, especially in the iron and steel industry, for their sustenance. He stressed on the role of large-scale industries in supporting the MSMEs to strengthen the safety aspects. Dr. N. Thirumala Nayak, in his keynote address, elaborated on the mission of accomplishing the Vision Zero in the state, which aims for zero fatality in industrial accidents. He thanked RSP for extending all support for organizing the workshop, in which delegates of all the industries from in and around Rourkela have taken part. A video message of Mr. Atanu Bhomik, Director in Charge RSP, was also shown on the occasion, in which he said, "As responsible industrial bodies, all of us have to imbibe the fact that safety is not just a matter of compliance but a way of life. It is our prime duty to keep each of our employees and contract workers safe." He also wished that the valuable insights and perspectives gained by the participants will go a long way in making our Sundargarh district an industrial accident-free zone. Mr. Somnath Tripathi emphasized upon the role of leadership, attitude, mindset and commitment towards safety as the vital components to ensure safety in every aspect in one's life. Mr. Niranjan Jena, in his address, described RSP as the harbinger of safety movement in India and exhorted the MSMEs and other industries to replicate the effective safety management system that works in the plant. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Bibhu Prasad deliberated on the importance of safety in view of the increasing number of potential threats and hazards due to the massive industrialization in the country. To promote an effective culture of safety, he emphasized on the role of each individual as well as the industries and the government. Earlier, Mr. Debabrata Panigrahi briefed about the objectives of the program. Mr. Abkash Behra, GM, Safety Engineering Department, welcomed the gathering, while Mr. Manoj Kumar Mishra, Assistant Director, Factories and Boilers, Rourkela Division, proposed a formal vote of thanks. In the various sessions held later, topics pertaining to various aspects of safety in steel, sponge iron, refractory, oil, cement and power plants, behavior-based safety and felt leadership, safety in fire and explosion were discussed. A two-day program on stress management was conducted at CPTI of Rourkela Steel Plant on 23rd and 24th May 2023. In all, 19 employees from Coke Ovens, New Plate Mill, RMHP, Captive Power Plant 1, Communication Engineering, Structural and Fabrication Shop, Town Services and Water Management Department took part in the program. In the sessions, inputs were given on the concept of stress, its impact on daily life, emotional intelligence, personality transformation through Sahaj Yoga, managing the stress-related diseases and meditation as the best distressing techniques. A practical session was also held on meditation using chakras and nadis. Mrs. Basavadatta Mohanty, wife of Mr. Sashank Patnaik, Assistant Manager Public Relations of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, and a lead artist of Ninad, the official musical troupe of RSP, has brought laurels to the Steel City with her debut in the Odia film industry as a playback singer. Her melodious voice can be heard in the film Preeti Bandhan, in which the renowned Odia music director Mr. Abhijit Majumdar has composed the music. Notably, Mrs. Basavadatta started learning music at the tender age of 5 from her mother, Mrs. Shanti Mohanty, a distinguished writer, composer and vocalist. She continued her Swara Sadhana under the tutelage of Pandit Devendra Narayan Satpathy, a renowned Hindustani classical vocalist of Gwalior Gharana. Her first Odia album, Ame E Dhara Ro Gita, struck an immediate chord with the listeners. Her fan base kept growing, with Mrs. Basavadatta releasing one devotional hit after the other. She has rendered voice in 5 devotional albums of her own. While in school, Basavadatta, an ardent devotee of Sri Ma and Sri Aurobindo, had performed at Sri Aurobindo Ashram, Pondicherry, garnering huge praise and applause. Her repertoire, however, is not restricted to devotional songs. She has proved her versatility by singing a wide range of film songs as well as ghazals. It is noteworthy that Basavadatta was the winner of the first edition of Amori Gita Amori Swara, a mega talent hunt competition organized by Doordarshan. What makes Mrs. Basavadatta's singing truly unique is her rich, mellifluous voice and dexterity. She can render tarana, bhajan, tumri, Sufi as well as cross-cultural music with a rare felicity and thus mesmerize her audience. That's all for today's news bulletin. Namaskar.